What's up guys, my name is Mars, welcome back to another video here back on F1 2018 to finally back on the last two I don't know challenge. If you don't know what is the last two I don't know challenge, basically today we are here at the Australian Grand Prix in the F1 2018 with the 2019 mod by Krisdix. And today we're going to drive as Pierre Gasly in the Red Bull around the Albert Park circuit. We're going to start in P20 and let's see how higher we can finish in a 25% race. Sorry for posting this video only now, the race was on Sunday and I'm posting this a few days later, so sorry for that guys. I've been a little bit busy, but here I am doing finally back with the last two I don't know challenge. And yeah, let's see how the grid looks for today's Australian Grand Prix. It's Lewis Hamilton starting in front, and alongside him is going to be Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Then in the second row is shared by Sebastian Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. Then Leclerc and Lando Norris, the best of the rest in the McLaren. Carlos Sainz and Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo and Roman Grosjean closes the top 10. Nico Hülkenberg, Sergio Perez, Kimi Räikkönen in his brand new Alfa Romeo Alex Albon, and then Danny Kvyat back to the sport as well for Robert Kubica in P16. Then we have Giovinazzi, Stroll and George Russell and ourselves in the Pierre Gasly on P20. With the grid all set, let's go to the Australian Grand Prix.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, Chef, and welcome guys to the Australian Grand Prix, starting for P20, and let's see what we can do in this race. It wasn't a good race in the real life Grand Prix for Pierre Gasly, so let's see what we can do in this race, in this 25% race, 15 laps ahead of us, so let's see what we can do. We have a much superior car than these guys. 5 red lights for the Australian Grand Prix, and it's lights out, and away we go. And it's actually a good start, but then we broke down a little bit in third gear, as always. Bad start in F1 2016, a little bit of slipstream of George Russell on the wheels, but we're going to down inside of Lance Stroll in the racing point. It was a good race for him in the real life Grand Prix, but not for this guy George Russell, and for the all other Williams of Robert Kubica that is up ahead. And ending to turn 3, we're going to up of inside of Kubica. Giovinazzi, oh, Giovinazzi cuts across, and we made a little bit of contact, a little bit too opportunistic, and we can't afford to lose any bits of our front wing, so we have to be very careful to not lose any bits of front wing. But look how time we gain on Giovinazzi, closed the door only just, and we maintain in P17, so let's see if we can make a good progress in this race, because remember, it wasn't a good race for Pierre Gasly, not many overtakes, and he didn't manage to score any points, because it was behind this guy that he finished, Danny Kvyat on the Toro Rosso, and yeah, we overtook him, his teammate, and Giovinazzi, so it was a little bit aggressive. But heading to the next lap, we are already behind Kimi Räikkönen. It took a little bit of time to get to the Finnish driver, to the Flying Finn, the Iceman. Here we go, last corner, and we are very close to him. The superior downforce of this Red Bull really playing on our favor. So slipstream on the Ferrari. Let's see what this Honda engine can do. It's a new engine of Red Bull, is not anymore Renault, but we're going to hop off inside of Raikkonen back to his first team in Formula 1, and that's us into P13. So a very clean overtake, a little bit of grass on the outside, but it's okay. And now we are chasing down Sergio Perez, that is very close to the Renault of Nico Hülkenberg. So let's see what we can do. Very close to him now in the final stages of lap 3, so we are very close to him. We're going to dive down on inside on the penultimate corner of the circuit, and yeah, that's us into P12. A very clean overtake, and we're going to have the RS. So now we're going to pull away and chase down Nico Hülkenberg in the P11. The points are very close. Lap 4, it took a while to catch Nico Hülkenberg, but TRS open. We're going to dive down on the inside on turn 3. This is a very good place for overtaking. Some drivers try in the real life Grand Prix to make overtakes on the outside of turn 3, but it didn't work. So we are doing the opposite, and going down on the inside is the most viable option in this circuit. But there's some yellow flags, there's some slow car, and we can see that is one of the Mercedes, and that is Valtteri Bottas, and yeah, very unfortunate for the race winner. We're going up of inside of Roman Grosjean in the process, and yeah, it was under yellow flags, but the game considered that this overtake was valid. So, but Grosjean has a word to say, but we cover that off, and we maintain P19. So we are above the position that Gasly finished the Australian Grand Prix, that was P11. So, but our job is not done yet, because we have a lot of midfield drivers, and this Red Bull is much superior. And here we are already chasing Daniel Ricciardo. He unfortunately had a DNF in his Renault, and we're going to open the DRS and stick to his slipstream. We're gaining. But can he try something on the inside? We made a huge dive, Daniel Ricciardo dive bomb on Daniel Ricciardo, and that's us into P18. And the next victim is Carlos Sainz. So let's see what we can do. Our pit window is in this lap, so let's see if we can undercut these guys. And we're going entering to the pits to fit a brand new set of super soft tires. So, and I'm the only one of the front pack that is pitting in this lap. So let's see if we can make an undercut, and let's see if we don't be stuck on in some traffic with the Williams. So let's see, heading to the pits. As I said, fitting a new set of super soft tire. We have a huge train behind us, so let's see if we don't going to be held up. There's Sebastian Vettel behind us, so at the moment we are front, and look at the time that we are losing in the pits. A lot of cars passing, and we are waiting and waiting, and finally we get permission to get out of our pit box. So we lost a lot of time, but we have a positive that Sebastian Vettel is now much closer to us. So, but we have still a little bit of work to do. But we are. It seems that we are faster than Sebastian Vettel because we close the gap. So let's see if we can make a move on him. DRS open, starting the lap 8, and look how we are going purple on the third sector. So we're doing a great job at the moment. We're going up inside. We made a little bit of contact like Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc made in the first corner of the Australian Grand Prix, and Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. So it's a disaster for Mercedes. Clearly the opposite comparing to the real life Grand Prix. But yeah, there's yellow flags and there's Lewis, and now this man Kevin Magnussen is on the podium, and he already made his stop, but he's not going to be on the podium for much longer because we have a much superior pace than the Haas. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shame that we are not going to see a Haas in this episode of the last two I don't know challenge on the podium. But let's see, who knows, can happen one day in the real life Formula 1. But here we go, much superior cornering speed in this S section. But DRS open. Let's see, we a little bit hesitant to overtake Magnussen, so giving us a little bit of a fight, but yeah, it was an easy move, and yeah, he's down into P4, and Sebastian Vettel is going to overtake soon. I think he's done the move, as you could see in the mini map. So look how superior the Red Bull and the Ferrari are. But now we have a mission because I think we are faster than Charles Leclerc, and as you guys can see, sorry. We are gaining to Charles Leclerc. So here we go on lap 14. We are very close to Charles Leclerc. We gained a lot of time in these last few laps. So let's see if we can make P2. By the way, Max Verstappen is leading this Grand Prix. So let's see if we can make a Red Bull 1-2. A good day for Red Bull. We are gaining. We're going to open the DRS, the second DRS zone of the Albert Park circuit. We are a little bit hesitant on the Charles Leclerc. Locks up, makes things a little bit easier for us, much easier for us, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, a Red Bull 1-2 at the Australian Grand Prix. And yeah, everything is done and dusted, and we're going to claim P2 starting from last place, much better than Gasly in the real life Grand Prix, and for Verstappen as well. But we're going to cross the line for a Red Bull 1-2 once again, and I'm very happy. Get in there.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Brilliant stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
And there you go, guys, from P20 to P2 in this last I don't know, challenge. Back to the business with this series. And yeah, a Red Bull 1-2, a dream result. It could have been P1, but I'm very happy with P2. 19 seconds of Max Verstappen, so he absolutely dominated that race, especially with the double Mercedes DNF. So yeah, guys, that was the race. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, scratch and if you see more Formula 1 content. I'm back with the video. Sorry for not posting many videos in the last few days. I've been a little bit busy, but what that matters is that I'm back to the business. So I'll see you guys next time. It's time to say goodbye. My name is Tomasz, and I'll see you guys next time.